Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. Just to show you folks, I had the money prepared and everything. Hang on. I got you all, brother. I would like to yell 2 or 3 individuals, however, for attempting to get this going yet. I am sorry to Eddie, brother, for genuine. I am sorry to Eddie, every person yet. Eddie yet card that is insane, brother, you had. You had every one of your kin take a gander at this. I got the opportunity here. I swear, BRCH, I commit to God. I promise to God over this previous week, Adin Ross has been engaged with a considerable amount of show, from the 21 Savage circumstance to now the Playboi Carti stream, which endured 6 minutes, and he was paid more than $2 million for. It's getting very miserable in the event that anything right now, as every one of the rappers is simply going onto his stream and in a real sense denying him before a huge number of individuals. Since the bizarre circumstance with Playboi Carti, it seems he's not satisfied with the backfire and is enraged at Ross due to it. Make certain to stay close by till the end for all relevant information to place things in context. Ross trusted that the rapper would appear for 90 minutes when Carti showed up. However, he didn't say a lot and left solely after 10 minutes without plunking down the organization. With Playboi, Carti appeared to be unacceptable, even with Adin's $2 million deal, and Eddie faint-hearted. The proprietor of Kick and Steak supported it. Adin communicated his lament for the dreary stream to Eddie and the crowd. The telecaster said, "I feel awful. I got you, brother. I'm sorry. We'll talk. That is insane. I'm sorry, brother. I don't have the foggiest idea what to say. Eddie, I don't have the foggiest idea what to say. I'm truly prepared for anything you really want me to do. I'll stream 20 hours daily. I'll do a subathon. I'm sorry, brother, for God. I genuinely regret it. I wish I would have referred to that as insane, as brother insane, and Eddie, assuming I would have known, I could never allow that to happen. I'm sorry, brother. I held up for 4 hours and took a stream to LA for Miami when I had real family going on. I'm about to return to Miami this evening, brother. I have a lot of family going on. I'm returning to Miami this evening. I'm truly sorry, brother, with the utmost sincerity. I'm sorry, brother. Playboi Carti is only a weird blow, since who does he assume he is to come in on a stream, get compensated $2 million, and show no work at every one of the total joke of a man in the event that Adin Ross is being the experienced one out of the two? You realize something ain't correct, and the whole web was obviously on Adin Ross' side, as regardless of whether you love Carti, his way of behaving was only straight up strange. $2 million for 10 minutes, and they didn't have a discussion, just advanced. His new collection and plunge got to feel terrible for Adin for genuine. These rappers continue to involve him as a free cash misfire. Adin flew the nation over, held up hours at long last at 3-0 a.m. A sinister faction strolls in, and Cardiac shows up in a full Darth Vader ensemble. He gracelessly moves for 5 minutes, gazes at a wall for 2 minutes, overlooks all that Adin asked for, gets $2 million in real money, and leaves. My God, when you do the math, it's the greatest artfulness in streaming history. Playboi Carti truly got $30,000 per minute, while with Adin Ross, definitely he didn't settle up the total of the cash as in the past with the streams with any semblance of Soja Kid. Lil Uzi Vert, Chris Earthy Colored, they all came on and had a decent transfer, developed associations, became a web sensation. It's a mutual benefit, yet this previous week with how 21 Savage misled him, as well as Playboi Carti, it simply is definitely not a decent look, as now every upper that hasn't been on will see him as a free sack. For those of you that might not have seen the brief period Playboi Carti was on Adin Ross' stream, you didn't miss a lot, and here's a short section of how off Kit. Else there, this cooperation was clearly him, brother, savaging. It's clearly him, so the way in which is the collection going along, it's showing up great. You energize for it, so energize better. Believe it, brother, whatever you might let us know, tell individuals mine light, my best, my absolute best is really crazy. If somebody would do a word counter for Playboi Carti and depart it in the remarks segment down underneath, that would be really diverting, as Buddy, in a real sense, came on, moved around for somewhat is regarded Adin Ross's all's questions, and left with a colossal sack like, did he expect fans would agree that what an extraordinary stream that was, can hardly sit tight for him to return, and entertainingly enough, half a month earlier, when Adin Ross had yearly AA on his stream, he cautioned Adin Ross about individuals exploiting him, and that assuming it happens once, it will unquestionably repeat. And this was before he even had 21 Savage or Playboi Carti on his stream, man. I've been over so often. And, brother, in life. Sincerely, brother, I've been over so often by young ladies. Have you arrived at an issue with me, brother? I love giving, and I love giving. I'm a learner. However, you gotta gain from the misstep so it doesn't reoccur. You can't continue to give. My most concerning issue is, however, that I feel like I attempt to see the great in everybody, except that is my concern. You gotta provide for individuals that you truly realize that need is definitely obvious. I have to get better at that. I gotta get better at that for genuine reasons, because assuming individuals wound you once, it will repeat, right? Obviously, happening 2 and 3 is going to be a viral second for Playboi Carti and Adin, yet it essentially is certainly not a decent look. Pushing ahead, let's consider how many specialists will find out how this stream turned out, and afterward acknowledge how simple it will be to come on a stream, barely do anything, and get a major compensation day like it's in a real sense. Light burglary. It will be fascinating to see what Adin Ross does pushing ahead with his streams, and in the event that he restricts how many new rapper visitors come on. He ought to spend time with them before streaming so he can get a vibe of how messy it would be, like his past couple of streams. The majority of you would have seen the 21 Savage and Adin Ross stream, where it was obvious either 21 Savage or somebody in his group defrauded Adin with stamped cards in their game on stream, before a huge number of individuals did not yet see that. Imprint not too far off. I'm not stumbling, brother, that is an imprint. It's on the top and the base you turn it's in a similar spot like overway. Like you see what I'm talking about. You see a little scratch, not too far off. Not too far off, definitely they all have scratches on it, brother, the face. Card, see this one's not a face card, doesn't have it look, each face card has a scratch on it, brother. I do the face card have scratches, what not too far off, that is a similar scratch on the Lord, albeit summit. Emulator 21 Savage chose to deliver his own dice and deck card, which left fans contemplating whether it was each of the a promoting stunt between the pair, however. In the event that it wasn't, it was a very brilliant move by 21 Savage and his promoting group to find a strategy for it. Getting around the debate before we go any further into the video, what are your folks' straightforward considerations on this whole circumstance? Should Adin run back one more stream with Playboi Carti, or should Playboi Carti apologize for how he took care of the circumstance, as it didn't look great on his part? Remarked down beneath it, seemed like Adin Ross held his ground and didn't pay Playboi Carti the full $2 million. So when Carti left, I went to go address Carti straightforwardly, and I went to go address his supervisor straightforwardly, and I let him in on that. I don't run that way, and I'm not covering you all straight up now. At first, I resembled someone somewhat apprehensive and terrified. However, I truly persevered in light of the fact that he would resemble you. This is and you gotta know you understand what I'm talking about. He wasn't allowing me to, and he was not allowing them to leave with full compensation. Directly up will resemble and we not going F. So I resembled you understand what it's the ideal opportunity for me to take care of business and simply recount how it is, and you all can't leave with the full compensation. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.